Somehow I wasn't expecting it to be that physical, but it really pushes you. Those 3 sweat icons really do mean something. It made me take off one of my 5 layers.
Sorry, I can't talk about Super Nintendo games today. Been designing my entry for the World's Most Boring Box Art competition. Have a look at my work in progress. Probably needs less orange. Just remember, it's not the size of your analog stick that matters, it's how you use it. And Xbox used it really shittily.
He has human teeth!
I may have human teeth, but at least my arms aren't that thick.
It's also perfect. Absolutely, undoubtedly perfect. Except for taste.
You were saying?
However, if we slip on our 2009 themed glasses, we can see just how truly amazing of a final boss this is.
I can also see an economic recession.
Consider it a wireless demo disc, only this demo disc only contains 1 game. And that game is a ridiculously reduced version of Mario Kart.
One download play, please.
Coming right up. Were you expecting a jail gag? Already spent a life sentence in my room for mega mushrooming during boss battles. And for racketeering. Where will I be during all this? Why, in the background, of course, ready to deliver a funny quip or noise at every notable event. So, without further ado, let's start the Game Awards 2022. Oh my god, there's controversy already.
Movies are a great cost-effective way to use a character. All you need to make an animated film are graphics, sound, writers, but no gameplay.
Another classic win for Detroit Become Human.
I get to talk about Splatoon? I get to talk about Splatoon! Oh my god, I love Splatoon! The world, the characters, the idols, the gameplay, except for you and you and you. The lockers are so funny. I have Moye just chilling in mine with a gun over his head. The community is so cool. Sometimes they make really impressive drawings and sometimes they make furry art, but it's all drawn on the Switch, so how can I complain? I may have overexerted myself. Nintendo Land was a launch title for the Wii U, which is probably the saddest way I've ever seen something get put down.
I'm sorry. It's like sticky and it's leaving a residue and it's stuck to my fucking hand. I can see it now.
I forgot my mother's birthday to memorise this game.
I suffer from a rare disease called can't talk about anything non-Nintendo related itis, but my doctors just call it a brain hemorrhage.
Why is this enemy placed here? Why not design the level this way? Why can't I just make the game instead? So developers heard these complaints, realised that they were finally free from animating Joel from the last verse doing the salt flambe meme, and fucking ran for it.
Hello, Codebuster speaking.
Hello, everyone.
Seriously, this has to be some kind of nervous tick. Why does he need to say that every time he starts speaking?
Just going to let you know that your poorly put together excuse for community service got approved. You're officially free to go.
But walking into a multiplayer lobby from the years 2007 to 2013 just feels like having your ears ripped off.
I didn't even know half of those slurs. Well, that was horrifying. It genuinely made me wish I couldn't see again. I only blinded myself in one eye. We can thank the eye toy for that battle. So I need to find something around here that can help me blind myself. Or...
You know what? Let's go crazy. 9 pints. Well, now we know what the system was rated out of.
what do infant babies and the new Nintendo 3DS have in common? They both take power from the nipple. Oh hey, come on, that was clever! Welcome to Codebusters, the only service shop that absolutely despises its customers. How may I help?
Hi, my Wii U gamepad says it's been disconnected.
Not under my roof. God damn, this is tiring. As someone who hasn't played Hades would say, Hades was amazing, so Hades 2 is going to be great! Hello everyone, I'd like to speak to you in nicer conditions, but as you can see by my surroundings, I'm in a shithole.
I feel like I'm missing something here. Ah, the Ice Flower. This is another power-up you receive early on, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. Mario can throw ice.
How did this expire 11 years ago? It's canned food. Hello and welcome to a new segment I like to call Dylan's Kitchen. Today we're going to be taking a look at an edible representation of a modern Mario sports game. It's a foreign delicacy. Let's just throw our ingredients in here and start to heat it up. I'm going to be using a technique I like to call a la Nintendo. That'll do. Let's just serve our dish up here and see if there's any takers. Looks like no takers in 1 to 3 months. Looks like I've got no choice but to add my secret sauce. That should do. As someone who hasn't played Bioshock would say, Bioshock was amazing, so Judas is going to be great!
Well, I know how much you like slime.
I don't.
So for Christmas, I got you this.
A chicken?
Look at him, doesn't he look so anonymous? Though thinking about it, if there's anyone anonymous in your local wireless play session, you should probably call the police.
I think there's someone in my back garden.
Sonic fans just wanted Sonic to win something, and everyone wanted Sonic to defeat Genshin, so their fight got pretty bloody.
Did you know you can lose an eye over the internet?
Toads working in the castle sent gifts full of the new power-ups into the air. The propeller mushroom, ice flower, and penguin suit.
Is this your SPCA? Yeah, I understand. They think I skinned a penguin. Well, today's the day. I've been studying this games course at college for a while now, and I'm finally receiving my diploma! This is just Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. She just couldn't even get me the sequel. And I can take pride in the fact that I paid $35 for it, and not $55 like I would have had to otherwise. God's society is crumbling, wealth is meaningless, and hardly anything matters anymore. I might be done for this time. Around 20 weeks ago, I got caught using the Mega Mushroom to totally cheese the boss fights in New Super Mario Bros. Around 20 weeks before that, I got caught beating elderly people over the head with a tennis racket. Is that racketeering or aggravated assault? I've been under house arrest ever since then, but today's the day the court finally comes to a decision on my verdict. Ooh, here we go, the main event.
Hello, everyone. And by hello, everyone, I mean all rise. Defendant Dylan Bruhcodes Cox. Wait, is that actually your middle name?
You've been running my case for months and only just learned my full name.
Hey, if you give a name to the defendant, you get emotionally attached to them. And then how would I be able to give them the death sentence?
Isn't that a rule you're supposed to use with animals?
I run a lot of animal trials.
Like for pumping animals for the makeup kind, or just literal animal trials?
I had a turtle come in and get 25 to life for a Grand Theft Auto once.
A life sentence for playing a video game?
Stop distracting me or you'll get the lethal injection.
Is that a threat or an invitation?
Anyways, for the crime of racketeering numerous people, abuse of illegal substances, refusing to pay hospital bills, stating that Mario Kart Double Dash is just okay, mega mushrooming during boss battles, beating someone to death with a Mario Maker idea book, like Jesus! Weren't you under house arrest during all of this?
I was kidnapped when I said Double Dash was a stupid, bad, stupid, stinky game. Does that get me time off?
Hey, you said it was just okay, so we can add lying under oath to the list.
Well, it's not my fault that half of this happened. I plead insanity. You look at a guy with nothing but his Xbox for months and expect him not to go off the deep end? I mean, look at this! You think someone mentally stable would do that?
That was my Tuesday night.
Okay, fine, whatever. You win this argument. Can I go home now?
Not without your 24 hours of community service, you can't!
Well, that sucked. I've been here before. I don't know why, but it hardly feels like I play anything new nowadays. I'm just playing the same few games on loop. I need something fresh. Hell, I might just go insane from the lack of change. I think I just need to switch consoles entirely. You know what? F the Wii U. That was for people from 10 years ago. It's time to start playing some Switch.
It's the same damn thing. Yeah, Play-Doh. Kinda stretchy, kinda malleable, smells weird, kinda edible. In fact, very edible.
Trust me, he is going to love this. Say hello to the Nintendo 3DS. This isn't the Nintendo 3DS, is it? I'm having a crisis. I saw one dude on Twitter thread say that if you like anything Nintendo related, you should crawl in a hole and die. So I need to get anything Nintendo related off my shelf. Maybe they'll let this one slide. And as someone who hasn't played Armored Core would say, this one actually looks pretty interesting. I'll definitely have to check it out. With From Software developing, plus the hype I've seen for this series, it looks really good. Oh, and Hades was amazing, so Hades 2 is going to be great. You know what? Hi class, emergency anatomy lesson. This is my finger, and it has muscles in it, and when I move it, I can do this! I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, and I despise you, Jason, you class clown wannabe! None of you will grow up to be anything special, and honestly, I'd quit night school while you're ahead. Now f*** off and get out of my sight. I lost my teaching license.
Alright then.
Straight into a full trailer for a live event, and then straight into a Grubhub ad, and then straight into a Google Play ad.
I feel completely overloaded. Let's just move on to the next trailer. Holy shit, Diablo 4? Oh hi, I'm 4-year-old Dylan, and as you can see by the calendar over there, It's 2010, and I'm opening some new birthday presents I just got for Christmas. Let's see, we have Mario Kart DS, Thomas the Tank Engine Hero of the Rails, my personal game of the year. Oh look, a game that's going to be considered stale garbage in 12 years. What a crazy prediction. It's almost like it wasn't 4-year-old me that sat up a camera recording me opening my birthday presents and predicted that New Super Mario Bros. Would be considered stale garbage in the year 2022.
No can do. This isn't slang. It's poisonous to me.
You just heard me take the full force of a microwave to the face and you're still going to reject my food?
Well, I can't accept poison. That'd be like being a rat and accepting rat poison.
Duh. Imagine if you found something labelled blurch poison and tried to eat it. You'd have to be stupid to do that.
I ate a nail once. Does that count as blurch poison?
We're going to the hospital after this. Oh, hi there. It's the return of a lovable scamp 4-year-old Dylan. This time with a facelift. I'm rated 5 stars now. My ratings are up and so are the amount of new Super Mario Bros. Games in the world. Looks like I need a new prediction for this series. So, I predict that the 4th entry will receive DLC in around 4 years' time. Oh, and OJ will be found guilty. I mean, 1 for 2 isn't a terrible record. So, Squish logos. They're awful, they're morally wrong, they're worse than national tragedies. This is very clearly the one part of video games I hate the most. TLDR, they suck. Look, I've been replaying New Super Mario Bros. Wii recently, and don't get me wrong, it's a good game. But my god, I do not feel immersed as the main character here. I've always wanted to be a plumber that has the ability to fly and eat mushrooms, but this game doesn't let me live out my fantasy. It's everything I wanted it to be.
I was what, 11 years old at that point? I had responsibilities.
Not now, sorry. I'm grown now, I have to file my taxes. Hello! Welcome to the official Bruhcodes travel agency tour guide introduction video. Rolls right off the tongue. Europe is a well sought after holiday location for a number of reasons, like the Eiffel Tower, that one big building in London, football stadiums, the Triangle printing company for all European Nintendo games. That might not be good. Okay, this is fine. All I have to do is remember my fire training safety. First step, smother the flame. Psst. Kid. Guns. God, he's all over that. I'm f***ing done with this. Let's get a good analogy going. But overall, the 3DS was a really good time. It was Nintendo's last ever true handheld system. That's something to celebrate. I mean, granted, it did also blind me. Yeah, never mind, f*** this thing.
But moving on, Ninja Castle has us facing up against opposing ninjas who have captured our darling Bonita. Because what the f*** would I be doing without my darling Bonita? Did not expect horse tranquilizer to be the answer.
Wow, thank you! You saved my wife's life!
How? Christ, there are some weird people out there. Wonder if I have enough time to finally start playing Resident Evil 4 now. God damn it, do I get one moment of rest running this fake business?
Hello, everyone.
I'm the only one in the room. Is there anyone else with you right now?
Maybe, but I just thought I'd let you know that I, your judge, jury, and executioner, know you've been trying to run a pirated copy of Resident Evil 4.
If I blame the dog, will you put him on trial instead?
Not if you name him, I won't. But besides, I got bigger fish to fry right now. For example, your community service quota.
That was a quota?
Yeah, a quota. Gotta hit up 3 clients by the end of tonight or else we'll be forced to jail ya for life. Have fun sleeping tonight. Okay, bye.
What the f***? What the fuck? What are you doing in my house?
It was just easy pickings at that point. You said you wanted me to...
Wait! Blood Goebbels? What are you doing here? No, it's this crazy talk, surely. I still love Christmas. I'm still full of Christmas cheer. It's been my defining personality trait for the last few minutes, so I need to cling to it alongside all other aspects of my childhood. You know what? I just think I need to sleep all this off. Well, we made it. The Nintendo Switch is officially 5 years, 4 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days old. And I can't think of a better way to celebrate this completely arbitrary holiday by completely shitting on this console.
One quick Ryan Reynolds cameo later, and the credits roll.
What the f***? Oh, hi everyone. You caught me at a pretty bad time. I'm completing my yearly tradition of getting wasted and going on Amazon during Black Friday. See, that's how these companies get ya. They want the common Joe like me to get wasted beyond our wildest dreams, then go on Amazon to make every deal look like a good deal. Like, I mean, look at that. 41% off all LMS products. How can I say no to something like that? I could have gotten the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Switch bundle. Oh, thank God of Water to talk to. Earlier this week I voiced my opinion on Mario Kart Double Dash. People really didn't like what I had to say about the game, so I was taken from my room and brought to this place. This is the true effect of cancel culture, people. Instead of being able to sit in my room all day playing video games, I have to sit in this room playing games in handheld mode.
You choose if you want a mild, moderate or intense workout and then select a workout name. I wanted to go for sweaty, but they only allow for 6 characters, so we'll have to make do.
So this calls upon the age-old quote I got tattooed on me back in 03. If Nintendo can do it, Sony can deliver the same product 15 points lower on Metacritic. I need to look into laser tattoo removal. Steam Deck. More like Steam Deck. I have all the portable gaming I need right here in my Nintendo Switch. Is this supposed to be this hot from startup? I think I know what to do. And it's not going to be pretty. Okay. So, in hindsight, maybe I should have done a little bit more research into what a garbage truck actually does.
Super Smash Bros. Is rated PEGI 12. Do you really think this isn't suitable for a 10-year-old? It has Mario in it and no other sexually provocative characters. Give your 3-year-old a controller.
Nintendo forgot what the words Nintendo Direct June 2022 and colonoscopy meant.
But before we get into the game itself, we should discuss the bonus disc.
I don't remember the bonus disc.
Yeah, I don't have the bonus disc.
Huh. Looks like everyone has dyspraxia now. I think we all know about the dyspraxia outbreaks by now. Took place in 2020, shut down a lot of industries, led to poor motor skills and delayed releases across the board. But Activision pulled through. For better or for worse.
You pay $20 a year for access to online, cloud saves and classic NES and SNES games.
Yeah, seems like a good deal.
Or you could pay $50 a year for N64 games too.
F*** off.
But by 2009, people were starting to ask questions. When is the DS2 coming? Will we return to the Game Boy line? Does a person's motivation matter regarding whether an action is morally good or only the action itself?
That smells like a Google search for advanced philosophical questions, alright. Also smells like ranch.
Hey, dude, you're going my slime, that's for sure. We're turning over a new leaf now.
Lurch, I got some more if you still need to be sold.
Like hell I do!
I'm drawing a cry for help. This is what you get for killing my grandpa in 09, you bitch! This all could have been avoided if I just turned the Xbox off. Alright, here's everything. I've got some recreational activities over there, some gameplay over there, and a wet play zone over there.
But there's no paddling pool.
Was I supposed to put that down after I pulled the water?
And the back of the box doesn't fare any better either. Look at this thing, it looks like the instructions you find in a box of pills.
Okay, add playable Luigi to New Super Mario Bros.
And your other wish?
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. You've caught me at a pretty bad time. I've been beating at this dead horse for the last couple of hours. I just really don't have time for an opener today. Sorry. Live service games are awful. Live service games are awful. Live service games are...
I found it a little hard to keep focus on destroying enemies while blowing wind to keep myself steady. Say it with me on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Skill issue.
Wow, thank you, Codebusters. I would have never figured out how to...
Off. Another customer satisfied. It's so nice to think of it as a little ghost pushing my analog stick when it's actually my $60 controller drifting.
A quick trailer for the Mario movie.
Yes!
And some Final Fantasy 16 gameplay. The game presumes that most people are right-handed and thus will be holding the Wii remote with their right hand. I chose to be different, I live to regret it.
Oh no. God, I've never seen a bank statement more depressing than this. I've been totaling up my expenses for the month, just making sure I have enough of the essentials, but this isn't adding up. Short answer, I'm broke. Long answer, I'm broke. But I still want to keep playing video games. So I have 2 realistic options. I could look for games with great value, either compilations or games on sale. Or I could dance for money. You know what, screw it, I'm just going to use download play.
While we're on the topic of Nintendo Switch-based remakes, Mario Party Superstars.
That is not the sentence I thought would come out of my mouth.
Obviously, the bulk majority of bad creations are just little kids having fun, and it's hard for me to criticise that because I don't want to be a bad guy. But at the same time...
That is one hell of a dose of negativity.
Better than a pointless minigame within a minigame collection anyways. When you break it down, this thing is practically a mini-game, a micro-game if you will.
Well, my doctor said 3 inches didn't count.
Final Fantasy VII Remake...
Okay, you know what? this, I'm done.
Mario Kart got its first entry back in 1992 with Super Mario Kart on the SNES, but since I want to talk about this game in more detail later, I'll summarise my thoughts with a few short clips. My thoughts on Super Mario Kart.
I'm dumb. Well, I'm not that dumb. But, if you can somehow f***ing believe it, there's something even worse out there. Something dangerous, something that poses a threat to your friends and loved ones. And it comes in the form of Arial fonts.
If you wait for long enough, your Mii goes to sleep and the music changes, and if you press B, it asks you if you want to return to the Control Select menu. Okay, fine, I'll stop playing.
I've kept all the essentials I need to catch Santa right here in this bag. You may ask, Dylan, was it really necessary to take a bag just to your garden? And to that I say... What happened? Why am I in bed? Why's my haircut? Why's my 3DS been turned into a life support machine?
In 2021, rumours of Xbox Game Pass coming to Switch surfaced, which Phil Spencer immediately shut down. But this could have worked so well with the pick-up-and-play nature of a Nintendo Switch. Just think about it, third-party Xbox games on Nintendo Switch. It's perfect!
I've got to start reading my diagnosis papers more thoroughly. It feels like the more I play, the less justified the gamepad becomes. Before, I was throwing ninja stars all the way from the gamepad to the TV. Now, I'm just looking up and down every 15 seconds like I'm a yes man who just got a new promotion.
Speaking of which, the Mega Mushroom was omitted from this release, and believe me, the world noticed. But that's when good old human character 1 steps in and fucks everything up.
I'm sorry, but I'm not giving any of these human characters a dignified name. Pathetic. More media lies. I bet you believe Rudolph doesn't have a red nose too.
Oh no, I believe that. I met him once. Had a massive tumour on the front of his nose.
So you believe in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer but not Santa Claus?
Fat man in a red suit is a lot less believable than Cancer Deer.
This is the part of the award show where I start getting a little bit antsy. Because to be honest, a lot of the games they've been revealing just haven't been my thing. Not to say they're bad games by any means. In fact, I think it's been quite a good Game Awards. It's just I can't really say a lot about games I have no interest in. Like, look at this. Nightingale. It's a game where you... use umbrellas? Meet the Unnamed House Brawl Pass. We're not calling this a Battle Pass because we don't want you to associate this predatory practice with other predatory practices. Earn XP and level up to earn fun rewards. At tier 2, you earn this old sock, and at tier 30, you might just earn me.
Like, look at what happens when you ask the average person's name an Xbox IP that isn't Halo or from a company that they bought.
A car? Video games aren't fun. Think about it. You spend 5 hours every day sat down doing nothing when you could be doing something productive instead. Like folding the laundry or cutting down a tree. Whoa, welcome all to a new business opportunity of mine. I'm calling it Dylan's Lessons in Anatomy. But I should really be calling it, I need a night job to make ends meet. I may as well get us started with the body of a Dylan. Pretty rare breed we are, a subspecies of human that carry the weight of only too many of these things. It has its ups and downs being a Dylan, one being that we don't have a spine. Yeah, we lost them to evolution in the 17th century, the more you know. No one knows the true reason, but some speculate it's something to do with this PlayStation 3 Platinum Hits box. What the f*** were they thinking? But overall, pretty good story. I enjoyed all the plot twists. Next up on my reading list is The Weekly Warrior Special Edition. God damn it, it's always listening. I brought this PlayStation mug to store a hot beverage in. It's winter out here, it's gonna get pretty cold, it's good to be prepared, and keeping that in my bag was not the best idea I've ever had. And just in case I'm waiting a while, this gaming eye mask. You never know, the darkness outside might be too bright, I might need to cover my eyes to get to sleep. But I can whine about all the hot chocolate and all the eye covers in the world. They'll still pale in comparison to my master plan. My vision was trying to imply that I needed EpiPens, but it's hard to develop a life-threatening allergy in a matter of minutes, so I needed something that was quick, cheap, and easy to execute. We're eating batteries today. I'm just looking into this now. Did you know the whole Library of Alexandria burned down? Imagine all the download play demos that could have been lost in there.
You ever feel like turning your Mario platformer into a Mario Party?
Hey, you want to play Mario Party?
Sure.
Great. Everyone take a copy of New Super Mario Bros. Okay.
Yeah, me neither. I bought my copy of Double Dash Used, that's why when you shine a light on it, the case looks like it needs chapstick. Yes, the Sonic movie that was initially branded as Dead on Arrival actually ended up getting a second installment. And a third film. and a spin-off series.
Oh, maybe by the fourth film my eyes will stop bleeding.
This all started from this, by the way. But seemingly out of nowhere, your Wii U crashes and you hear those dreaded beeps on your gamepad to say that it's lost connection with the main console, all on Halloween night. So, being 8 years old, you react accordingly. The Elise issues weren't limited to its analog sticks, but I'll focus on those because this is a public service announcement, damn it, and I don't have a lot of time.
Because why go into detail of this incredibly important and public matter when I could just gloss over the details and incite a panic?
Imagine being a kid trying to play some Rayman past his bedtime, but instead of being greeted to a man with no arms and facial deformities, they see some red cubes instead.
Honestly, I already screamed at the gamepad error. This just isn't doing it for me. Honey, we know this is a weird time for you, being dead and all, and even though me and Daddy don't love each other anymore, we just want you to know it was entirely your fault.
Merry Christmas, Dylan.
Mario Party Superstars?
Yeah, a real Mario Party game. And not that pathetic excuse of a game you showed us back in May.
Hey, buddy, snap out of it, come on. It's all in the past now, he's changed, look, his head's actually good now.
Well, that's an example, of course, it's exaggeration.
Okay, dude, back off. I'm gonna have to put you in the timeout corner if you keep this up.
Hey, you really think you'll get away with that? I'm the leader of this group. You think you can throw a guy like me into timeout?
So that's where the new Nintendo 2DS XL comes in. But more like staggers in, late to the party, already too drunk to socialise properly and just instead throws up and crashes on the couch.
This is starting to sound like unhealthy projection. This is what big companies don't want you to know. They're evil. Nintendo laughs at little children suffering from Joy-Con drift. PlayStation want to see your Call of Duty KD sink like a stone. And for every Elite Series 2 controller sold, Microsoft shoots a baby koala dead. You gotta believe me, guys, they don't want you to know any of this. They're probably gonna lock me in jail and throw away the key for even saying this shit. Wait, are they planting seed 4?
I mean, if you bend the truth a little, then you could even say that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is a port.
Don't know how much more I can bend the truth before it actually snaps.
Now, those last 22 words may have sounded negative, but this game, this platform, is nothing short of amazing. Or absolutely terrible, depends where you look.
Now that's just trash. Just gotta make sure I'm not slipping into a coma again. 0 BPM, that's a little low, but on the plus side, you can't be considered legally comatose if you're already legally deceased.
Shooting Range is the first minigame in the collection. You have to point the Wii remote at the screen and press any button to destroy the balloons, targets, cans, intergalactic threats, just run-of-the-mill stuff really.
Okay, fine, whatever, I can't leave a battery. I'm gonna die and they're double A's. Cut me some slack, okay?
It completely remodels the gameplay loop of 3D Mario, which makes it play exactly like a 2D Mario.
I've never seen more bravery from a game studio before. Thank you, Nintendo.
As a child, I remember playing Lego Batman on my grandma's Wii at a mere 6 years old and immediately bragging to my mum that I was too young to play the game but did it anyways. Now, did my mum care?
Yeah, that's great, honey. Can we talk about your diagnosis instead?
That they call it The Last of Us, but there's 3 more games. That's false advertising.
DLC, 2 out of 10 game for me. Clearly unfinished. Going in my burn pile. Playing Splatoon 3 feels like playing the full premium release of the game. It's not like Call of Duty where it feels like a base or something that has to be built upon. This feels like a premium release. It does have an unlockable dab though. You know, on Halloween I called this my hopelessness area.
Did you eat salt here too?
God, did anyone else just get the strong urge to kill him?
Instead of general labels such as E for everyone, T for teen, EL for elderly, we receive more hard set labels. 3 is for everyone 3 and up, 7 is for everyone 7 and up. I'm yet to see an everyone 81 and up label. I skipped to the actual event.
Actually, wait, this is a good point. I despise pre-shows. More often than not, gaming events will post their starting date and time, let everyone tune in ready to watch the event, and then start playing something that feels like the event pocket edition. Literally. They were talking about phones in the pre-show.
Let me put it this way, the new model looks suspiciously similar to Tom Holland, and considering he's easily the most popular Spider-Man of all time,
Never said the best. This is supposed to be when the content actually gets delivered. There isn't even a joke here, that's just inexcusable.
one fateful Christmas morning turned me from a well-adjusted individual into a Pokemon-playing, 2D side-scroller-loving, elder-abusing 6-year-old.
I feel like the 3DS wasn't responsible for one of those things. I mean, hey, I'm the guy who plays the same few games on loop. I don't know why you're trusting my opinion on JRPGs. Speaking of which, there's something I need to address to my shelf. I've been here before. I don't know why, but it hardly feels like I play anything new nowadays. I'm just playing the same few games on loop. Wow, that's some really weird deja vu. It's a good game! While it's not my personal favourite Mario Kart, I do enjoy the game quite a lot more than I thought I did. Now can I please go home? Please.
But there's definite concerns of leaving a device in your home that always connects to the internet with a microphone. Like look, I said I could really go for an onion rice about now in front of my Alexa and it force-fed me WarioWare. Keely starts listing off some more quickfire award. Wait, Splatoon 3? Holy f***, holy f***ing sh**, please win, please win, please win.
Yes! Holy yes! Go f yourself, Overwatch! This game does have one final trick up his sleeve. If you hold down L and R before booting into a save file, it'll actually enter the game as Luigi with all new icons and sound files. It's like you can play Mario games as Luigi. But if they call it a Mario game, and you're playing as someone other than Mario, those fucking liars. Yeah, we did change the name of Star Fox to Lilac Wars, and we're proud of it! Our DS cases are too big to fit on our shelves, and we don't care! Maybe we care a little. So if you excuse me, I've got a flight to catch. A flight to the country of Europe. What did I do last night? I'm free to go. This house arrest arc is officially over. I'm finally free! Resident Evil takes priority though. I'm just thankful to be done with this game now. I really need a rest after that Just Sweat session. And a shower. Huh? Wait. I hit high intensity exercise when I set up my Just Sweat. Now I have to play all my remaining dances or the game will do something threatening, I guess. I don't know, locking my door was kind of enough.
Never again.
I know I've been banging on and on about needing Santa to come and needing these presents, but to be honest, maybe it's a good chance for me to appreciate what I've already got. I spent time with my friends, I have a big shelf behind me full of video games to play, and not to get too stereotypical in this overly emotional paragraph, but I live in a house, and I'm pretty sure it has ceilings too. I think the point I'm trying to make is Santa didn't come, and that's okay. It gives me the chance to just simplify a little, appreciate the connections and the gifts that I did receive. And hey, it's not like I've got no entertainment to have on Christmas. There are tons of new video games I just haven't tried on this shelf yet. Like Super Mario Galaxy 2. I could play that for the 4th time. Never done that before. Oh god, I just can't wait to get started. My favourite game of all time. And on Christmas too. This is going to be the neatest Christmas ever. Holy shit, are you still on timeout?